Okay. Good evening. Sorry. Days are where we live, says the poet Philip Larkin. And we've all known different kinds of days. The higgledy-piggledy ones, the frazzled ones, the chasing our tails ones. Or if you're Sergei Telyushkin, the mellow, laid-back, calm and mysterious and beautiful ones. Because that's what Telyushkin captures so well in the works before us this evening. Art alerts us to everything about our being on planet Earth. And this extraordinary thing called the making of art has been with us from very early on. In 1995, in the Chauvet Cave in France, wall paintings were discovered that were dated to approximately 30,000 to 32,000 BC. This making of images is a very old art form, and the Irish poet Moya Cannon points out that the need to make something beautiful was central to our emergence as human beings. Our need for beauty is very old. Our need for beauty is also very now, and all about us this evening in these two rooms are works of extraordinary beauty. Earlier this year, I came across a painting of Sergei's at the RHA Summer Show. It was a magnificent Dublin night scene, and it stopped me in my tracks. I admired it then, and now knowing more of his work, I admire it even more. With Yugen, this new show, Sergei Telyushkin takes us places. Our lives have become saturated with computer technology. Our lives have speeded up. Our lives have become faster. But Sergei reminds us that we are part of nature, not separate from it. His portrayal of the natural world, landscape, seascape, skyscape, and those stunning cloudscapes in changing different light is masterly. And these 19 paintings around us take us places to Dunleary Harbour, a harvest field, Glendalough, Skellig, or as Sergei says, Skellig, because he's a true Irishman now, the city at night, Dalkey, Howth, and of course the Poolbeg Stacks, saved by St. Leo Varadkar, no kidding. The Poolbeg chimneys featured 3 times in this exhibition. That walk to Poolbeg Lighthouse is my favourite walk in Dublin, and it's another reason why I love Sergei's work. And for Killarney-born me, one of the very best things about Sergei is that his favourite place in Ireland is County Kerry. He's a discerning guy, he has great taste. Born in Ukraine, he has made Ireland his home. And not only is he technically brilliant, this young man has soul. In his art, he has allowed Irish people view the Irish landscape with a refreshed pleasure. His Glendalough is a moody blue. His Canalbank walk is still and greeny. His Ballycarbery Castle is Gothic and beautiful. In these paintings, and in those works that do not feature, say, a specific place, I'm thinking of a painting like Lily Pond, Sea, there is a wonderful calming effect, a special feeling that's summed up in the Japanese aesthetic term Yugen, the name for this exhibition, meaning a deep awareness of the mystery of our being here, our being alive. Yugen is not about some other world, it is about this world and all it offers, a world that becomes a heavenly place on earth. What Sergei Telyushkin does in this recent work is not only thematically unified, but technically he has seen the light, he has captured the light in oil on canvas. It's poetry in motion. Just look at his Rolling Storm painting, or poetry in slow motion, for example, his painting Luminous Drift. Today it was announced that Kazuo Ishiguro won the Nobel Prize in Literature, and at the risk of being stoned in the streets, Ishiguro is a much better choice than last year Mr. Bob Dylan. I heard Ishiguro years ago in Dublin, and I still remember something he said that evening. Ishiguro, his friends call him Ish, said, "We grow old, we become feeble and we die, but love and art dignify our lives." I can't vouch for Sergei's ability to help you love better, But these wonderful paintings, reminding us as they do of our potential as human beings, certainly dignify our lives. And in fact, they do also prompt us to love this world more, and that is a wonderfully positive thing. I began with Philip Larkin, a poet with a bleak and cynical outlook. I'll end with another poet, Lem Sissay, and a little four-line poem that for me captures Sergei Tillotson, who embodies the positive, the optimistic, the mysterious, the soulful. How does he do it? With great skill and wisdom and insight, and with a generosity and warmth that is everywhere evident in the paintings about us. Here's Lem Sissay. How do you do it, said night? How do you wake and shine? I keep it simple, said light, one day at a time. Sergei, I imagine, takes life one day at a time, and what he's made of life is magnificent. I was delighted to be asked to say a few words here this evening. Opening an exhibition of this quality is easy, and all you've got to say, folks, is open your eyes. The exhibition is open, and let the magic happen. Now, Deirdre Denise and Sergei are too polite to mention anything like sales, but I have a vulgar streak. And my favourite colour tonight is red, the accompanying red dot that accompanies sold paintings. So get out your checkbooks or your credit cards, folks. And to Sergei, I say, well done, thank you, and congratulations.
Wow. Thank you so much.